Oh, you're back. Hi, welcome. Episode 2, The Grumpy Dragon's Hobby Haven. Hi, how you doing? It's been a while. Yeah, what's happened? I have one thing, a little editorial note for the last episode. It was only when I uploaded that and I played it back, I suddenly realised I left in the 54321 on the changeover. Mistakes happen. I wasn't going to take it down. I thought I'll leave it as it is. I just won't make that mistake again. Consider it a lesson learned for me. So, what's been going on? Well, I've painted a couple more figures. I'm in the middle of painting quite a big figure. I've got a few more paints. Yeah, it's been quite a busy couple of weeks, really. It has only been 2 weeks as well. What else? That's about it. We've had Storm, where the Storm Isha come in. It's kicked up a little bit of fuss. Got Storm Jocelyn coming in. Anyone think it was winter? Anyway, I'm going to stop the waffle. I'm not going to waffle as much on this bit like I did last time. It was just me saying hello last time. But all we're going to do is going to get straight into it. I'm going to show you my bits I've finished, my work in progress, and then I'm going to show you my little paint haul. And then I'm going to give you a glimpse and a look at the stuff that I got from Myth Forge a few weeks back, just before the new year. I think I mentioned the last episode. So you can get an idea what they're like. Okay, let's do this. Okay, let's do this. This is the Dwarf Berserker Lord. This is a metal figure that Kelly brought me just, well, for Christmas. And I was actually in the middle of painting it when I was doing episode 1, so it was nice to get this one finished. Various paints on this one, both Army Painter and Citadel. We've got Ancient Bones on there. We've got Dryad Brown. We've got Dwarven Gold. We've got Elven Skin, of all things for a dwarf. And there's a Flesh Wash used, obviously Grey Primer, Shadow Wash, and a Wildfire Orange, which I used on his beard. Lead Belcher from Citadel, Snakebite Leather, and XV88. I did try the Stirland Mud technical paint on the base, but unfortunately it came off. I've been finding out a lot of that with my bases and some of my models, and I found out that it's due to the oils in my skin that can actually take the paints off, hence why I'm wearing latex gloves. Isn't some sort of strange fetish that I have. So yeah, that was that. I really enjoyed him. Yeah, nice paint, nice and quick and easy. Well, I say quick, it took me a day. So yeah. So the next one that I painted was this one. Dayrick, a wolf, or like a wood elf angel. Dayrick, the wood elf ranger. How we all make mistakes. Right, this one's got again a few colours on it. I wanted to keep it as natural looking as possible. The only difference with the tutorial that I had with it is this arm here should have been gold. I didn't like it. I thought it was just too much. So I changed it to XV88 and done a Zandari dust and done a snakebite leather over it. And it came out right nice, that colour, and I thought it was really nice. So anyway, on the Citadel paints we've got Garrick Sewer, which is on the back with the XXV88. We've got Morrison Red, which I've done his bandana with. Snakebite Level I've already mentioned. Zandari Dust I've already mentioned. And XV88 I've already mentioned. Ancient Bones, Angelic Yellow, which I used on his hair with a bit of shadow wash. Chaotic Black I primed him with. Deadly Iron, Dryad Brown, Dwarven Gold, Elven Green, Elven Skin, Flesh Wash and Shadow Wash. And it came up with him. I enjoyed painting it. It was really nice to paint, and it was a nice finish. Again, you can see the base coming off. It literally means now, if you remember from last episode, I've now got a total of 4 bases to redo, and there was me thinking I hadn't done them. Probably one of them I hadn't done, so they've all got to be redone, which is fine. Gives me something to do, doesn't it? Anyway, I'm going to do my work in progress. This has got to be one of the, well, it is, it's not got to be, it is one of the biggest pieces I've actually worked on. I'm going to put a picture up of this, what it looked like before I painted it. I got this from Myth Forge store online. It's a local company to me. It comes from Peacehaven, which is literally just down the coast. But I got this. Ooh, I think I'm going to have to come back a little bit. Here we go. Just get him in there. Excuse Garfield in the corner there. I'll just cover him. Yeah, Depth Beholder. Do you know, when I put him together, it was scary. I thought, oh my God, what have I started? And I thought, oh no, I'm going to get some advice. So I went online to a group that I belong to on Facebook, and I asked for some advice. What should I start with? What should I do? Everything else. And they all turned around and said, don't put it together yet. Paint it in pieces. By this point, it was too late, because I'd already super glued it. Well, super glued with gel. Super glue gel I used on it, which is what they advise you to do. So I knew I had an uphill task. So far on this one, the paints I've used are a Nugroth Night, which is one of my new ones. A Tesseract Glow, sorry. Oh, I'm having a good old time. What was the other one I used? The green one, where is it? Oh yeah, there he is. Auric Flesh, a black, and a Corvix White. Corvix White being on the things, and that's all I've done on it so far. You know, I want to try and take my time and get all the details right and stuff, and I've already, when I've been painting him, I can already see bits that I've missed, so I've got to go over again. Again, look at this. This is my fingers. This is my fingers taken off the paint, hence the gloves. And it hasn't, since I've got these, this fading hasn't happened, so it's nice to Google stuff sometimes and find out why. But yeah, he's going to look absolutely fantastic when he's finished, and nice addition to my collection. That's what I've been working on and have worked on. So what we'll do now is we shall go to what I have purchased this month. Is the other half listening? A number of paints. Well, quite a few paints actually. I'm lucky enough to have a store nearby that sells these. Otherwise it'll be online all the time. Although a couple of them I've had to get online, because I've been informed that some of these paints are only available online. And I think they have sort of like different levels of what's available at different shops, or something for Citadel. I'm not sure why. I suppose it's to make sure people buy from them. But yeah, this one, I mean, as you notice, there's a couple of pinks in there. Mainly because my other half said, I want some of your figures to be bright in pinks. Can't get any brighter than that one. So yeah, I might actually put some of that on my depth beholder on one of the eyes or something. I don't know yet. I'm not too sure. But that's not all of them. I mean, there was that one as well, which is Auric Flesh. which is I used in time with that one, which was on the little slimy bits on the depth holder you've just seen. Come out absolutely lovely. That's the only reason why I brought that. Yeah, pink horror. So that should be interesting. Then a couple of shades. Adochi, oh God, Drucky Violet. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, and there's probably some people out there going, it's not that. And Carenberg Crimson. Now that I know where I'm using. That's going to go on the depth holder's tongue. Now, something I want to ask you guys. I brought this merely out of fascination. Dry paint. Is this worth it? Have I wasted my money? I've not used it yet, and I will use it. But if any of you have actually used this, please let me know what's the best course of action to use it. Be much appreciated. So we shall see. Dry paint. I mean, obviously when you know normal paint's all liquidy, but this one, look, it's, you don't know if it's sort of like set hard or what. I mean, has Citadel just gone, oh, we've got a bad batch of paints, let's create this set? I don't know, I don't think they have, but that's what it looks like. It's weird, but hey ho. Right, get on to some figures that I'm going to be doing. I've prepared and got based up and primed up. We have a Rogue. This is from the Game Masters paint set that Kelly brought me for Christmas. It's the same place where the Wood Elf came from and the Warlock from last week, if you remember. Last episode. And that was him. And there's the Fighter from the same kit as well. These will all be my works in progresses from now till the end of February. I might even get one finished by the end of January, I don't know, we'll see. When you see what I've got to paint in a minute, I think you might go, ooh, don't paint that, paint this. And then Dwarven Cleric. So I might paint this one, do a paint along with him on one of the episodes. We shall see. Anyway, just before Christmas and on episode 1, I did mention the fact that I've got about 5 figures from a company called Mythforged. You've seen one of them, which is the depth holder, which is in the middle of painting. So I thought I'll take the time and show you the other figures that I've got from there. I'll also be putting a picture up of the figure as it looks whole, not painted. This is the female cleric. These figures are literally, obviously 3D printed. They're not washed, so that I haven't still got the residues on them. This is how they come to you, basically. The absolute detail and care that this guy has over his miniature figures is unreal. I mean, I know some of these figures, you can download the SDL files, but for those people that actually haven't got access to a 3D printer, the service this guy provides is second to none. And that's why I use him, because I actually haven't got a 3D printer. I mean, I was considering getting one, but to be honest with you, if someone else can do it, that's fine. At least I'm keeping a small business in business. I'll put the link up to his site at the end of the video and at the bottom in the description, so you can go and have a look. I'm sure you'd appreciate your custom. And just to reiterate, I'm nowhere near sponsored by him. I'm not affiliated with him in any way. It's just the fact that I use him and I just think his figures are fantastic. Alright, another one I got from there. Oh, just stab myself. Again, I'll put a picture of this figure up online, up on the page somewhere. It's a wizard, a female wizard. Yeah, again, I'm looking forward to painting this one. Nothing more than, most of these figures are going to be literally display figures only. I'm not using them. Well, I might do. Anyway, this one is a little bit bigger. Nowhere near as big as the Depth Beholder, I will say. Oops, sorry. This is the Skeleton Lord. There's the base. There's his sword. That's his bottom half. And there he is. So yeah, again, so looking forward to painting him. Be very interesting to see what he looks like. I've already got a few ideas. Now, I'll be honest with you, I brought him because of a campaign that I am doing at the moment for 5th edition. Has actually got a Skeleton Lord in it, and I saw him and I thought, yep. Just so I could sort of like show me part. This is what he looks like. So I didn't get scared. So yeah, this is going to be a long piece to paint. Now, as I said earlier, the Depth Beholder is at the moment the biggest piece that I've painted. This is the biggest piece I will be painting. Cue picture. Cue body. Top of. Okay, so that's part of it. That's the base. That's the bottom half. There's the tail. I ain't finished yet. That's one of the wings. And that's the other wing. Well, part of the other wing. Needless to say, I'll be learning my lesson on this one. I'll be painting this in pieces. I will not be painting this as a whole figure. But this dragon, like I said, is Mahusif. Now, we all know the scale of these figures. This is to scale. So I'm going to leave that wing there. And I'm just going to put that dwarf on that wing. But under the wing. It's huge. And I really am looking forward to printing that. I mean, it's printing that, painting that. It's going to take my time on this one. Absolutely love it. So yeah, that is what I've got coming up. I will definitely be painting that dragon on this channel, piece by piece, bit by bit, episode by episode. And that, my friends, is it. That is my haul. That is my work in progress. Still can't go with that one. Oh, excuse me. Yeah. There's nothing else I can say, really. That's it. That's my stuff I've got this month. I shall look forward to seeing you in episode 3, where I've just had a thought, what am I going to be doing? I will probably just do I'll probably paint this figure online. and have a chat while I'm doing it. Anything else I may buy by that point in time, I'll show you as well. So, have a good fortnight. See you soon. Take care. And happy painting. Bye for now.